Welcome to the stream. What's up, guys? It's Friday. Servers are shutting down in 4 minutes. So, yeah. We will be checking out the 10K chest for AE's 20th anniversary as a company. AQWorlds is only 14 years old, but the original Adventure Quest is 20. And they might have had stuff before that as well. I don't quite recall. I think Adventure Quest was their first game. But yeah, anyway. Post. Should I tweet out? Forget that sometimes. I've had weeks where I've made the tweet, had it open in a tab, and never clicked send on it for the whole stream. Alright. All good to go, all good to go. Yeah, so there's no actual release today. That got pushed to the 18th. There's actually a post they made about it today that we can go over. That shows what's going to be in the update on the 18th. So we can check that out. Grab some music. Play orcs. Hello, YouTube. Load. Internet, please. Alright. Let me find this. I opened the post. Here it is. Why is Chrome being so weird? Okay, what is this music? What is this music? Okay. So AE is having a 20th anniversary event on Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday the 18th. Only a 10K chest for it is coming out today. It might get updated on Tuesday as well. I don't know. But wait and see for that. So we'll have Voltaire, Kimberly, Mia J, which I think's new for the game, and George Lowe in the event. As well as Alvera, or however you say her name. So yeah, there's a lot of posts, like other media links and little blurbs about them. Pretty cool. And Beline as well. I don't know why Beline wasn't at the top, but I like how all these posts have like links to their socials and stuff, and then it's just Beline. Pink. Just pink. And yeah, so looks like that's what's going to be in there. Alina on Twitter said today that there's going to be, let me find this tweet. This music's going crazy. Let me find the tweet. Here it is. Got it. So 39 pages long on their AQ doc, and normal release is 9 pages long. Like the Talk Like a Pirate Day one from this year was 9 pages. There's 39 pages in their doc for their event. So it is very, very large compared to a normal event, according to this at least, on the 18th. Not today. Don't expect that today. Today is the opposite of 9 pages. There's like 1 page. Maybe it's longer than that. I don't know how their page format works with their EQ doc, what font size they're using or whatnot, but the game updated, so check that out. What's the music in the background? NCS random whatever the hell's playing. It is very aggressive. Holy, I wish we had some commerce stuff, to be honest. I'm gonna see if there's a... Is there an NCS playlist that has... not EDM? Or whatever this is. All other stuff is electronic, though. Do they have playlists? They do, they do, they do. Let's find some different. Nostalgia. Do I want to listen to... No, I don't. Gaming music. What is that? I clicked on the gaming playlist. Let's see what happens. Alright. So, there's a quib. One out, another in. I don't know why YouTube's taking forever to load today. For some reason, like, it's really... it's being slow. Alright. So there is a collection. It is 10k like normal. Well, my internet might be just junk in general today. Why is my character not loading? My stream's fine. I got like 100 meg down. I don't know why. I don't know why my internet's so slow. Why is my character not loading? Let's relog. It was ever. Logo. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's just the server. Server just restarted, so a little iffy. All right, let's check out what's in the chest. That's news, probably. Yeah. Quib. Like null gas sword. A larger variant of that. One with the glow. Yeah, I'm really interested in what they're putting in this chest because they haven't really shown much. Paladin's little worst thing. That's kind of cool. Hey, it's kind of cool. Hey, Ver, I have the same PC case as you now. Although I don't have a PC in it yet. I got the case. I need the rest of the components. Little claw. Sword. Oh, that's from that's art from the other game, Epic Duel. Is it Epic Duel? No. What's the one? The card one? Is it Epic Duel? Little gauntlets. Oh, that's kind of cool. Something like instead of putting it behind your hand like they normally did, it's like on your wrist. I like that. You got the Black Ops Cold War. Oh, what's it called? It's the prototype Desert Eagle. That's a kill streak in in Call of Duty. Furrow's a big fan of Call of Duty Cold War. So Furrow put that in the game. Got some nightsticks. What are those called? Batons. The scopes. I think all the competitor stuff is color custom. Holy, some big old hammers. Looks like a League of Legends character. Duel for those swords. That's nice. It's nice to add a duel for those. I can stop slouching. What else we got? Duels for these. Am I building a new PC? No. Well, maybe. I might get a new CPU. I'm thinking about getting the new Intel CPU when those come out on the 20th. They're all sold out, so it's not like I'd be able to buy one on the 20th, but because there was pre-orders for them. So I've never seen pre-orders for a CPU before, but I guess they do that now. But and it's also, there's no affordable, like all the motherboards like $900 or sold out. Like all the $600 and $400 motherboards are sold out, so probably gonna wait a while on that, but probably in a month or two I'll see about probably getting a new CPU, because my computer's been doing, I don't know what is wrong with my PC right now, but something's wrong with it. I don't know exactly what, but it's time to upgrade anyway. It's getting old. So hopefully the upgrade will solve what is wrong with my PC. I don't like the I do not like the temp. Why did Furrow use this body template for this armor? Jesus, that ruins it, to be honest. Also, my CC choice is not helping right now, but not the best body template for female characters, at least. What about the male one? The male one looks fine. Skip. Let Korey dabby. What's up, Solar? Is your cape customized by you? It's just my logo. My cape is just my logo. It's not, wasn't customized by me. I asked for it to be animated, and I asked for it to like be where it is and all that. That's what you're asking. Hey, it matches my hood. Yeah, that template they Furrow chose for that ruins it. Like a magical girl, but Dragon of Time. Strongly dislike the Dragon of Time color scheme. Dragon Soldier. Bigger shoulders. Paladin Ascent. Some paladin gear. Oh my god, this I need some okay, we're just gonna listen to someone else. I can't deal with this EDM stuff today, man. Please though. Alright. Paladin Zard. Got like a little rider. Leg animation. It's very scuffed, but okay. And Undead Leader. Toes. Why does my character seem taller? The waist is like raised, right? Makes your character look taller, doesn't it? Oh, there's a male variant of it as well. I did not expect that. Okay. That might look good on a male character. That looks hilarious on mine. With the morph. Where's the brim? I've never seen a hat like it's like a train conductor hat. It looks like someone like took a normal hat and cut it. Morph. On CC variants. Hair. I think that's the first thing I actually wanted to buy from this shop. Hair. For gold. Cool. I'll probably pick up that hair. That's not too bad. Little, horns or whatever those are. Oh, more hair. Hell yeah. That's good. I don't mind the little horns either. Although it'd probably be hard to match those with other things with the shading style on them. That's kind of a cool helmet. Kind of like a Galanoth helmet. Slightly different. It looks like the one ant person from Fallout 3. Paladin symbol on the face. The paladin gear looks like it's stretched out. This stuff looks like it's like the normal paladin stuff, but stretched vertically. It looks tiny. Why does the head look like it's smaller than it should be? Is it? It looks like it is. Normal head? Something looks weird about it. The helmet for our armor. And kind of a mask, but it's not where the eyes don't line up. Eyes? Mask. Okay. Anyway. I'll be so nitpicky, I guess, but like a rune cape. Rune cape with some dragon stuff on it. A coat back thing. I actually might get this. It actually looks pretty good. LNCC variant. Dragon tail with and without spikes. Some wings. Wings with tail. A cape that looks like the animation's paused. Some energy backblade things. These are really common these days. Sword with spikes coming out of head. Dual swords. Oh, that's a classic right there. Just the spikes. Like a smaller version of the coat. Oh, women's. Oh. I don't know if my pets turned on, but there are some pets. That's kind of cool. Bank pet as well. 2 bank pets. Pump those numbers up. They always, whenever I see a bank pet in a 10k chest, it's to pump the numbers up. I swear it is every time. They never put the, okay, not never, but it seems like there's never bank pets in chests where they actually have like value with the other cosmetic stuff. It seems like they always put them in chests where like the numbers need to be pumped. Pump it, add a bank chest, pump it. Alright, and then we got a color custom ground rune, which is pretty cool. The logo. I don't use ground runes, but not the worst ground rune I've ever seen. Not the best either, but could do worse, I guess. No ultra hat. Ultra hat's a good way of pumping it too. No birthday class. The class is coming out next week on Friday, a week from today, right? Pretty sure that the class is coming out next week. Did I miss anything in the chat? No birthday class. There was not supposed to be a birthday class this week. There was supposed to be 500 ACs this week, but that got pushed till the 18th because you have to do the event to get the AC. So you have to wait for the 18th until the event's in the game. Is this armor available? Yeah, it's in the shop. We just previewed it from Quib. Man, I'm sad about the furrow set. To be honest. What am I doing? I was looking forward to that. But actually seeing it in game. I'm not crazy about it. I do not mind the swords in here. These ones. I might get the duel of these. And this is pretty cool. So there's probably a couple weapons out of the shop I'll buy. And yeah, that's about it. Couple weapons, a few hairstyles that are free. I might get this cape. Kind of like the jacket cape thing. Other than that, I'm probably gonna be skipping and buying the actual full-blown chest this time. I mean, I knew I was gonna be skipping this chest before it even came out, to be honest, because you could tell by what was being like what they tease for the chests. Pretty easy to tell whether or not you're gonna like it before it comes out most of the time. But yeah, this ugh. Why am I surprised? What do you mean? No, Faros has some good stuff. Faro has done some good stuff. Oh yeah, I'll probably pick up the Cold War pistols as well. Those are neat. Will the chest get more updates in the future? Good question. I'm not 100%. I think it's getting one update. I will check. Nothing on the 18th. Yeah, the 21st is getting an update. The 21st is multi-turn-ins, the new class, collection chest update, and part 2 of the anniversary event. So, next week is when like all the when the event's happening. The event's happening all Tuesday and Thursday next week are the 2 update days. This week doesn't really get the update other than the chest is coming out today. There are some drops though that we could go get from the guy that drops on the pinata in the birthday map. Yeah, see, this armor doesn't look too bad when it's zoomed out, but yeah, I'm not. I'm pretty mixed on it. We need Ultra Boss. Oh yeah, that's definitely the first thing we need. This video game needs is another Ultra Boss. Ultra Boss content. Woohoo! Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, you get your Blizzard account sorted out, or is that still locked out of that bad boy? Sounds like a skill issue. Sure. It's more like a I don't want to be bored issue. Oh, is there a quest for this guy? Beats mindless farming? That's what this game is. Oh, there's a quest. If you put anything skill-based in this game, it's not gonna work. This game runs at 3 frames per second. Skill-based content doesn't work in a game that has like very little mechanics. You can call it skill, but it's not. Well, let me turn off every animation in the game. Let me turn off all the other players. Let me turn off every setting so it looks like I'm playing a blank white screen with my character not moving. And let's get together with 4 other people and let's pop some potions and do some damage, boys. Oh, brother. Woohoo! Yeah, they'll be able to actually add skill-based stuff in Unity for sure. It's not really possible in this version of the game. You're also locked out of your Blizzard account? Oh my. I've been playing so much on the Switch that I actually got good with gyro controls. I hear gyro controls on controllers that have gyro is not actually that bad. I've never tried it. I don't know what that would be like. Maybe I should try it. I have a Switch. Although I don't really want to play Overwatch on my Switch. But yeah, gyro controls sounds interesting. Sounds more like your PC struggles. LOL. No. My PC does not struggle. Unless you're talking to someone in chat. I turned on the FPS counter in Overwatch just to see what my frame rate was when I was playing it the other day. It's like almost 600. It's like sitting around like 550 frames per second consistently. I don't know how Overwatch runs so well. That game is, for how good that game looks, it runs really disproportionately well to how good it looks. I don't know how it looks that good and runs at like 500 frames. It's actually crazy how optimized that game is. Better frame rate in that than AQ3D. And AQ3D has the opposite, whatever the opposite of good looks is. That's what AQ3D has, and it does not run at 500 frames anymore. AQ3D runs surprisingly poorly now. Oh, we got some house items. Cool, cool. Okay. Little golden gremlin. What will it look like before an artist drew him? Little helmet. Cape. I think that cape is color custom. I think I saw it on Twitter and it was red. So I think that's CC. AQ3D looks like a scam metaverse game. Come on now, that's not nice to scam metaverse games. I've seen some of those games actually look really good. I mean, they're not actual functional games, but you know, the promotions they put up for those scam Metaverse games look good. I don't know. You're being kind of unfair. My screen keeps turning gray. I think it's a memory thing. Like your whole screen is gray. It's not like the flashing thing. Because if your enemies are flashing, you can turn that off in the settings, if that's what you're talking about. But your whole screen goes gray. That's like a memory issue with the client. I'm pretty sure it's a memory issue. You're running out of memory. AQWorlds uses a lot of memory for some reason. If you have like 8 gigs of RAM or like 4 gigs of RAM, you might be hitting a wall. So why am I targeting solar? I'm hitting T. There we go. Metaverse. Oh, you're talking about Facebook's game? I saw a thing today that said they spent $14 billion on that. I don't think that's right. I think that news article was wrong. There's no chance they spent $14 billion on, because okay, for reference, GTA 5, the most expensive game ever made, GTA 5, was $500 million. It was roughly $500 million before marketing and all that on dev costs to make GTA 5. There's no way they spent 14 billion making. That has to be like their operating costs for the whole year or something, for like that has to be like Facebook's operating costs for that whole year, and the article got it wrong and thought that was just the cost of making that shitty VR game they're making. There's no way that there's absolutely 0% chance that's the actual cost of that project. Modern Warfare 2 2009 cost an insane amount. Yeah, they spent a lot on marketing. And yeah, it probably cost a lot to make too. It was pretty. Well, Modern Warfare 2 2009 was really ambitious for the time. $14 billion was for the tech. What tech costs $14 billion? What is that? Time travel? 14 billion? Is that like their whole? It has to be like their whole VR division, like all of like the Oculus stuff they have, all that stuff. Like manufacturing costs for all their supply before like they sell it. Like it has to be the price of all that shit. It cannot just be. That number is really stupid. I have 32 gigs of RAM. This started yesterday, been making me really mad. What I would do is there's a documents place where you can figure out where the cache is for. Well, there's a cache button to clear cache on the launcher, but you might have to wipe it. Where do you clear the cache on launcher? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll show you. So if you go here, go in the little settings cog, there's a clear cache thing there. Make sure you clicked on AQWorlds up here. So click on AQWorlds, then click clear cache. That might help, maybe. Maybe. Oh, new hairstyle. It suits you. The I wanted my hair very short style. Yeah. I also like my hair very short. I hate when my hair gets longer. It's very annoying. Honestly, I should have got it shorter. It's too long already. VR is expensive. Yeah, I saw that. Isn't Facebook making a new headset, and it's like the opposite of the Quest 2. It's like $1,500. Jesus. But on the opposite end, I saw Valve was making a headset, and I think it's going to be the opposite of $1,500. It's going to be probably like $500. So that new Valve headset might be good. Facebook is falling off for real. Yeah, Facebook's been constantly falling off since like 2008. I don't think Facebook's been doing anything good ever. Name one good thing Facebook has done. Other than the Quest 2 is good. Like I'll give them that. But yeah. They've just been copying other people. They haven't come up with anything original. And yeah, they just bought Oculus to make the Quest 2, so like it's not even like sure, they funded it. They paid for the Quest 2s. Like I'm pretty sure they sold a lot of them at a loss, which is, you know, good for them. But yeah, they haven't really done anything that great. Facebook owns Instagram. Isn't Instagram awful now? Or like it's always been awful, but isn't it a lot worse than it used to be? I've never liked Instagram. And that's not just the bias of me getting banned on it a few times for doing nothing at all. I'm not salty about that. I didn't even like Instagram that much when I wasn't banned on it. It's pretty terrible. Instagram's good. I think Instagram's like a really shitty version of Twitter. Banned on Insta, spill the beans. I just got banned on it. They asked me to like verify my identity, and I did. I sent them the verification to verify I am who I am on Instagram, and then they just left. They never unbanned my account. And then I made a new account, and then that got banned. I assume that the new account got banned for ban evasion or whatever. Just like based off the fact that my first account was banned. That's probably just like, you know, like that's probably why the second one got banned. But yeah, they just like asked for verification account. I sent verification, and they've left me banned. Like they just never. Insta and Twitter are very different. They're not that different. Isn't Instagram just like images with it's just you post image and there's comments on the image? What makes Instagram different than Twitter? Nothing to make a video on, probably gonna sleep. Yeah. Have a good sleep, Ricochet. Should be stuff to make a video on the 18th. MySpace is different, that's for sure. MySpace was hitting different. Is it MySpace for music? I don't know what it gets used for today, but way back, it was pretty cool. You can add friends and stuff. Customize your page. Remember when YouTube used to be able to customize your channel? Does anyone remember that? That was cool. Like you could like make it the whole page, like you customize the whole page, kind of like MySpace. I imagine MySpace doesn't even let you do that anymore. It's hard to explain. Yeah, because it's not that different, is it? That's why it's hard to explain. If it was if Instagram was actually different than Twitter, it would be easy to explain how it was different. It's not that different. Oh, the UI is slightly off. The UI is worse. That's what makes it better. Pog. Shitty UI. Great. I love Instagram. Why am I always on solar and not the enemy? Tumblr. Pepe laugh. I watched one of those YouTube videos like the downfall of Tumblr or whatever. Yeah, Tumblr is an interesting website. I use Instagram for IRL friends and stuff, and Twitter for people on the internet and like unfiltered nonsense. So you have different use cases for it. I'm sure there's people that use them vice versa, right? Like some people might use Twitter for IRL stuff, and they might use it more like you use Instagram. That's probably just how like you and your friend group go about it, right? No normal people use Twitter. Not wrong, not wrong. There aren't very many normal people on Twitter, that's for sure. Yeah, I guess Instagram is more, I don't know. Yeah, you're probably right about that, about Instagram and like the normal people thing. I don't think that's the correct way of putting it, but yeah, I think you are right about that. I guess that is the point. Like when you talk to like I've had, like I get asked what my Instagram is when I'm talking to people in real life more than what my more than any other social media. I just tell people I don't have Instagram. They're like, oh, I'm like, all right. You get an achievement from the pinata? Yeah, G7, you've watched the stream enough to know I do not give an absolute care in the world about achievements at AQWorlds. Was this the Xbox 360? I found a level 18 moderator slapping the pinata. Yeah, they got new mods, didn't they? And mods have to make new accounts because the moderators are not allowed to use their original accounts. They have to like separate themselves completely. For good reasons, of course. Like you saw with that one mod on Twitter recently that had a like meltdown. They don't go supernova on you. So yeah, mods have to make new accounts. Oh yeah, but if people are watching the stream and they want that achievement, yeah, there is an achievement for the event today. If you care about that. I might care about achievements in AQ at some time in the future if they ever like add an actual reason to care about them. Like, okay, well here's like not a great example, but in some games when you get an achievement, it comes with a reward of some kind that you can show off or do something with, right? In AQWorlds, I mean they kind of have that, but it's mostly with paid things, right? Like the badges. Like some achievements do actually tied in, like account age and stuff like that actually has rewards. But if you're talking about an achievement that's just a thing on my character page, I could not care less. Or yeah, I do not care. What's up, June? How you doing? Can I help you unban your account? I cannot. Cannot help you. I'm not staff for this game. Why am I targeting Victoria? Anything but the actual guy I want to be fighting. Tower of Doom was a good badge. 7 reward on it. I know there are some achievements in the game. Like if you finish a saga, it has a reward in the game. Like if you finish like Sansi, like the storyline in Sensi, like there's an actual reward you get for that, but they don't do that often now. They only do that for the original 13, I think. And they retroactively added them to 13. They weren't there when it first came out. I can't even tag the guy, he's just dying too quickly. Yikes. Hey, if you're in my room, let's do like auto attack only or some shit. Better loot markers. I've been using that for Cyberpunk. I've been using that auto loot thing. You just kill a group of people and you just spam like loot, 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 loot. It just picks up everything. Yeah, I don't need the loot marker mod because I just pick up everything. I have the range on the mod set to maximum. I just have a button that picks up everything around me. And I don't think I'll ever uninstall it. It's just too good. It saves me so much time running around looking for bodies. It kind of lags the game though when there's a lot of items to pick up, like but it's kind of like a fun lag. Like it's you just got a bunch of items, so your frame rate dropped a little bit for a half a second type lag. Looks like a cool mod though. Only rewards are for 1 million AC and above. Yeah, I want the 1.1 million AC outfit. I want even more now, especially because we're not getting any new Kotaro outfits for the near future, or maybe ever. Pepe hands. Maybe ever. You know, Kotaro was reflecting on that. Like it's crazy that Kotaro wasn't like hired full time. Maybe he didn't want to be. Maybe that's why. Like I don't know if I'm like, but it's crazy they don't have him like as a full time. They didn't hire him as like a full time artist. Like I think he was a contractor, like same as all the other artists. They should have him full time, to be honest. But hey, maybe he didn't want to be doing it anymore. And that's why. Can I get Panda Hoodie on Hero Mart right now? No, can't. Panda Hoodie, they're not making more Panda Hoodies. That's like guaranteed now. They're adding a recolor of it to the Hero Point shop sometime in the future. A pink version of it. That'll probably come out on the 18th, I'd imagine. How late do you guys think the 18th update is going to be, the Tuesday update? It's probably going to be like midnight my time, which is 3 AM for them. That shit, the amount of content in that update, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like coming out on the 19th. What else do you get at this time of event? Like the seasonal items? I only know the Necromancer thing. What do you mean? Oh, with the birthday events coming back? I don't know if there's anything that crazy to get. If there was anything cool to get, you'd probably know about it. But you can check Wiki for all the birthday events and go through them. Might be able to find good stuff like that. It's kind of hard to figure out like what comes with seasonal events, what you should be looking for. Big name companies update every year. Yeah, I never take it. Well, I try not to take it for granted that this game updates as often as it does. Although it might not be the best thing in the world that they do that, looking long term, but I don't take it for granted. Or I try not to. Did I already go through the chest? Yeah, we did at the very start of the stream. I imagine the stream isn't going to be too long today, chat. Like, we're only an hour in right now, and we're already out of things to do. Like, we already got all the drops. It's very clear we already have them. Nothing else has dropped in a long time. And I don't want anything from the quest, so... I think we're kind of done with the event today already. But logging on to the stream today, I knew there wasn't going to be a lot, so... No surprises, but... Do not expect it to be much longer of a stream. But we'll be back on Tuesday. So, there'll be another stream on Tuesday pretty soon, so... Pretty soon. Did I see Dead Space gameplay? I haven't played the original Dead Space. And I have not seen the gameplay. It's never really interests me, to be honest. Is there anything on the cake, or is all the new stuff on the other one? That quest is only claimable once, by the way. You complete it and the quest is gone. Wait, well, there's a 5% drop on it. How do you get the 5% drop? Archmages next week. You have to relog. Oh, you gotta relog? Okay. Yeah, I've seen gameplay of... I thought everyone that owned a PS3 played that game. Dead Space? No. All I played on my PS3 was Grand Theft Auto 4. Every Call of Duty game that came out on that console. And that's about it. No, I had a bunch of games, but nah, Dead Space was one of them. Dead Space 3 isn't as good as the other two. Aren't they remaking the first one? I hear the first one's the best. Usually the second one's the best for games. Like if there's 3 games, usually people like the second one the most. It's like an improvement on the first without jumping the shark. But I guess with Dead Space, first one got it right. I saw the Miles Morales game got a release date. It's coming out November. I heard that game's only like 4 hours long though, so seems kind of overpriced for what they're asking. Full remaster on Frostbite. I'm of the mind that Frostbite might be a good engine, but I don't. They use it for everything. I mean, it's probably actually going to be good for Dead Space, but the fact they use it for like racing games and stuff is really weird to me. They should have different engines for different types of games. But EA like only like probably because EA doesn't want to like pay the Unreal Engine licensing fee. That's probably like the big reason why they use Frostbite for everything. If they use it for their sports games, racing games, FPS games, they use it for everything. Basically every EA game made for the last decade, yeah, like since like Battlefield 3, right? I still think it's silly that they do it though. That game is built for FPS games. It's not built for every type of game. Borderlands 2 is still heat. True. Yeah, true. Borderlands 2. In the Skate franchise, people think Skate 2 is the best. I don't really have an opinion on that. I think all the Skate games are pretty good. I don't really have one that's my favorite. Maybe 3, I guess, would be my favorite of the skate games. But I don't. I could play any of them. Tony Hawk 2. I don't know what my favorite Tony Hawk game is. They all mix together. Like, I've played quite a few of the Tony Hawk games. I don't really know them by name, and they all kind of mix together for me. I don't know exactly which one would be my favorite, but I do know like what my favorite like place in Tony Hawk the skate was. It was like this city map that like windows you could break, which is very descriptive. That's basically every Tony Hawk map, but there's like a specific one. I think it was Underground or something. Underground, Tony Hawk Underground. American Wasteland. Well, that might have been it. It was on the PC. I don't know. Don't recall which one. AC/DC on the soundtrack. Yeah, I was really young playing that. I do not recall. Skate 3 is a Dead Space reference. Yeah, there's a Dead Space. You can skate around as the Dead Space character, right? Skate 3. Those wings are awesome. Wait, where do you get those wings? Those new? Quantum Chrono in Hero Mart. Oh, they had the Chrono today. Did Continuum get added? Is that what Quantum is? No, from Dragon Fable. No, I don't play Dragon Fable. Yeah, the whole calendar set. Wait, really? They didn't like recolor it or anything? Just like the whole one you get for buying the actual calendar? That's kind of shitty. Is it Hero Mart? That's kind of shitty for people that bought the actual calendar. I thought they were always gonna do like recolors in game and not the actual variant. I swear to over there. Oh yeah, it is just the actual one. Oh, okay. I guess if you order the actual calendar, you still get the white one. So people that order the actual one get the white outfit. You can only get the black one if you get the in-game one. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. That makes sense. So that's in game if you guys want the calendar. That's a pretty good one. If you want to see my videos on it, I think I made a video on it. It might have just been a stream, but I made some content on it when it came out. And it's still in my inventory. I still like that one quite a bit. It's quite cool. It's like kind of a pseudo support type deal. Dragon Road new swords. Oh yeah, that came out today as well. What? Yeah, they stopped doing it after 10. Is it just in the merge? Oh yeah. I mean, I think these are new. I think. I don't know what was in here before, but some of these might be new. Like I said before, when the Star Swords come out, like I'm well over Star Swords. That one's kind of cool, to be honest. That one's probably my favorite out of all these. Oh yeah, these are sick. I mean, these are here from before, but Orange Star Sword and Lava Star Sword are sick. They drop off of like if you want the actual normal Star Sword, they drop off of one of the enemies on this map. Can't recall which one, but Orange and Lava are really cool Star Swords. Yeah, Star Swords are really cool back then, but they've been redone to death. There's not like a single sword in the game that has had so many variations of it added. There's a crazy amount of Star Swords in the game. I'm a little sick of them at this point. It should have released 1.5 months ago. Yeah, it seems like everything's kind of off this year for AE. As far as like scheduling and stuff goes, it's been all over the place. Oh, your wings are gold. Oh, okay, those are from Arlet's Artist Alley. Those look pretty good. They look pretty good. How could I possibly get any Hero Mart items? Piece of shit Westerners. Where do you live that you can't get shipping? Yeah, they should be in office. I think they've been back in office for a while. But yeah, that is probably why it's been a little wonky. Been real wonky. But I feel like they weren't affected by COVID that much, like production wise. Maybe they were. It didn't seem like they were, but maybe like stuff piled up and it caught up to them and threw them off. It has seemed a little weird this year. Maybe that's just me that seems weird. I don't know. Maybe that's just my perception of it. Maybe it's all normal. Yeah, Hero Mart takes forever to ship to where I live, but which is weird because like I can order something from China and it'll get here faster than ordering something from Hero Mart. Sometimes. I mean, there's exceptions, but it takes like 30 days for something to get here from China. Like if I order like let's say like I order like a small part off of eBay, right? And it ships from China for like $5. Like if I need like I don't know like a bike part or something. Or like I don't like a small like connector or something I need for my PC. But that'll get here in 30 days. Like on the dot 30 days every time. I don't know how the shipping is that good, but it is. If I order something from Hero Mart, it's like it'll take 3 weeks or 8 weeks. Or I think I've had it go longer than 8 weeks, but it's wildly inconsistent. And minimum is 3 weeks. And I usually have to pay like import fees as well, which is really annoying. I kind of wish they would lie on the shipping so I didn't have to pay the import fees. Some places do that, other places don't. I really appreciate the places that do. Although they probably get in trouble with the amount they ship, but Florida was loose on COVID stuff. I doubt they were out too long. I think they stayed out of office at AE for longer than most people in Florida. I think they were out of office for a while. Canada is hard for shipping, seeing how it snows a lot. snow does not affect the shipping barely at all in Canada. You think our infrastructure relies on whether or not there's snow? Absolutely not. It could snow like 50 feet in a day and Canada would be fine. Okay, not really. That's an exaggeration, but snow does not affect, and there isn't even snow right now. There isn't snow for like 8 months of the year where I live. There isn't snow. It snows between like maybe like mid to late November until like at the latest March, but it's usually gone by like April, March time. Like that's when there's snow. Yeah, sometimes it'll hit sooner, sometimes later, but depending on the year. But with global warming, we get less and less snow every year recently, which has been cool, but it's not that big of a deal. It's not like in like I've seen like videos of like Texas getting snow. Like if they get like 2 inches of snow, everything shuts down and water pipes are bursting and it's an actual catastrophe. All our houses are built for snow, our roads are built for snow, we have snow plows, people have snow tires on their vehicles, like everything, nothing, it's all normal. It does suck to have to shovel your driveway almost every day though when it snows, but it is what it is. Much rather mow a lawn than shovel a driveway. You say hello in Canadian? What? What do you mean? How long does it take the shovel? It doesn't take that long, especially if you have more than one person at it, but it's cold and you don't associate snow with being heavy, but it's a good workout. Very good workout. And if it snows a lot and it's like damp, wet snow, oh my god, that shit's the worst. It weighs like 2 tons and you gotta like throw it up onto a snowbank. So you're lifting a lot of heavy snow, like sometimes above your head, depending on how much it snowed previously, like how big the snowbanks are next to your driveway. So it can be really rough, and sometimes there's not a lot of snow at all, and you're done really fast, and it's not a lot of. But yeah, it depends on how much it snows. What is a snowbank? It's like a pile of snow next to your driveway because it doesn't melt, right? Because it's always below freezing in the winter. So the snow doesn't melt, it just accumulates. So you have like a whole year's worth of snow on each side of your driveway. So you got like the driveway that you have to. Can I open MS Paint? So you have like the driveway, and then it snows on top of the driveway. And then as you get a layer of snow here, you gotta shovel it off, right? So I get a bigger eraser. I'm way more used. I should open Photoshop. I do not use this. Well, anyway, so you shovel it off, and then it like accumulates here on the sides, right? So you shovel it off to the side onto like where your lawn would be, and then it snows again. So then you have to add more, and by the end of winter, the snow's like, I shit you not, like this high on the side of your driveway. Sometimes, depending on how much it snows, and sometimes you get hot days in the winter and it'll melt away a little bit. So which turns these into like giant ice cubes on the side of your driveways that are like rock hard. So then, yeah. So at the beginning of winter, like you're barely pushing it off the driveway, like it's really easy, and it gets like harder and harder and harder to get it off the driveway as the winter progresses. So you might not hate shoveling at the beginning of winter, but by the end you're having to like you're like this tall, and the snow's like the snow can be like that tall. Like it could be like 8 feet of snow on the side of your driveway. So you got your shovel. You gotta chuck that bad boy way up there, and it's not light. Yeah, so I want to save this masterpiece. Chuck it on my neighbor's pile. What? You can't chuck it on your neighbor's pile. Like, your neighbor has an equally high amount of snow on their side too. It's like the same height. It makes no difference, and they have to be shoveling the same time. Like, a lot of times you're out there shoveling and you're like, howdy neighbor, like you're like waving to your neighbors because they're out there also shoveling at the same time. Plus, I like my neighbor. I only have a neighbor on one side, and they're pretty cool people. The backside of their pile between your driveways, but then you have to throw it farther. That's way more effort. It's not just height, and you're going for distance as well. Like, you can't like, and if you want to pick up and walk with it, that's even more effort. Like that, it might sound like it would work out, but it doesn't actually work out like that. The way I showed it in the image is how you have to do it. There's not really any workarounds. The best way to do it is if there's enough snow, we'll whip out the snow blower, right? Like a machine that blows the snow. And that's the best way to do it. It's like a lawnmower, but it blows snow instead of like it kind of like does the shoveling for you. But you don't take that out all the time because it's kind of pointless to take it out unless it's like actually like you get dumped on with snow. All my energy comes from hydro. So we have not experienced gas and electric crisis where I live. I mean, gas prices are way up. I mean, they're not up to the peak where they were before. Like, gas prices have gone down a bit. Electricity is like the same it was, maybe up a little. What happens if you drive a lawnmower on snow? I don't know. I've never tried that. I don't even know if you get a lawnmower started in the snow. You probably could, but I imagine a lawnmower wouldn't even start when it's that cold. Yeah, I heard the UK energy is really bad in the UK. Isn't that because of the Russian-Ukraine conflict? It's because of that, isn't it? That over there you guys are getting like railed by energy companies. Yeah, that really sucks. Hopefully that'll get sorted out. That's really terrible. I saw Migo on Twitter was saying that he pays like double what I pay, or yeah, like double or maybe even triple what I pay for power. Just absolutely insane. Am I French? No. Parlez-vous français? No español. No, I don't speak French. If you're thinking of French Canadians and Canadians are completely different. That's It's like the difference between like California and Texas. Like it's two completely different groups of people. They live in the same country, but they're not they're not not the same people. Would you move to the US? Maybe. I don't know. Probably not, but I don't think there's a reason to move there, but if there was a reason to, I wouldn't be against it. Like a cool job or something. But yeah, I don't have any reason to move there. Made 20-year lives. Hey, what's up, James? How good is the 2022 calendar class? Pretty good actually. I don't hate it, which is good for calendar classes. Why is there no Doomflame? Is Doomflame the gape? You mean Eternal Flame? What is a Doomflame? Of a Doomflame? I have Eternal Flame of Doom. Do I live in an igloo? Yes. Igloos are actually sick. I built an igloo. We did that in gym class one day. We went out and built an igloo. It's not an igloo, it's the way you think of an igloo, like the cartoon version of an igloo is not realistic. How they actually build igloos is, well, you can build an igloo like that, but that's like but you need like specific tools and stuff to do that. If you're just out with your hands, you can build something that's very similar to an igloo, but much easier to build. How does it stay? You just pack the snow. Like snow on like a kind of a warm-ish winter day can be packed to build things. Like we build like snow forts on the playground all the time. You can build like whole like buildings of snow pretty easily. You just pack you can, yeah. And you can take like like on like kind of a warmish winter day, you can take chunks of snow, like blocks of snow out of like they'll like clear a parking lot off, and there'll be a pile of snow that from like a snow plow that cleared off a parking lot. There'll be like chunks of snow that you can take, and, like stack them. You can like people make like forts out of it and stuff. Yeah, I wish those dating site bots would not be in the chat. They're really annoying. Ban these two emotes? Can Nightbot do that? I think Nightbot could, right? Let's see about doing that actually, because it's so annoying. Nightbot. Log into Nightbot. Spam protection. Blacklisted. Phrases. But they don't use it in the actual thing. It's like in their name, isn't it? Oh no, they're typing in the actual chat like emotes. Okay, I'll ban the female sign emote. And the male sign emote. Banning all females from chat. Alright, I added the sign as a block thing. Hopefully that'll help. Alright, yeah, okay, so I just added a bunch of filtering to chat. My chat was pretty unfiltered before. Maybe that'll help, we'll see. You're a mod, you can type anything for us. I don't think you're even gonna get timed out for... Oh, that guy's not a mod, you can type it. Oh, wait, it didn't work? Oh no, Frosty's a mod. Can anyone... I only added the female one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay, I'll add the male one too. I won't be lazy, I'll add both. So I've never seen a normal person use the female or male symbol in chat, so that's a good one to block, to be honest. Okay, they're both blocked now. Female, male symbols are blocked. I can see deleted messages. So Smoke Chaser got timed out for 5 seconds for putting the female symbol in chat. And G7 got timed out for putting it in chat. So. How about trans? I don't think... Is there a trans symbol? I don't think the bots use that though. Even if there is one. Monkey. Yeah, that gorilla emote looks good. Goddamn Winston. That character sucks. Bless me with some Robux in it. Huh? You want some Robux or a scam, man? Robux are like one of the most expensive microtransactions I've ever seen in a video game. I turned on a spam filter too, so if you type the same message like multiple times, it will time you out as well. So Robux can be cashed out for real money. What? Well, why does that mean it's expensive to buy Robux though? Never seen a currency be so expensive. Virtual currency. Is it like a crypto where it goes up and down in value like based off like the real like US dollar amount or something? Like a real like currency exchange thing? It's like $30 to like name change yourself on Roblox. I think it's cool that Roblox has items that you can like buy and sell. I think it's really good. I saw people were hating on that. Like there's a recent like a video where someone said that like Roblox was scamming children or something because children could make like money from their games on Roblox. And I don't fully agree with that. But I follow some like I follow one Roblox dev on Twitter and he makes bank. like this, like he posts about how much he makes off his game. Like the guy that runs Bad Business. It's like a couple person dev team, and he makes like 40 grand a month or something off his like Roblox game that has like a few thousand people playing it concurrently. So yeah. And he's not that old either. He's probably like early 20s. I still make $1,200 from my old game of Roblox a month? Still? That's pretty sick. Phantom Forces guys are raking it. Yeah, I don't get people that spend money on Phantom Forces. Like, I do not understand that, but sure, I get. Yeah, they probably. I guarantee you they are. They're probably making like 100K a month or more on Phantom Forces. But I don't understand why people spend money on that. But sure, the skins look awful in that game. They're not worth spending money on. But I guess people buy like the unlock the guns faster or something. Blackhawk Rescue Mission? Was that a new FPS on Roblox? Roblox FPS is kind of hit. I haven't played them in a while, but they kind of hit. They get better movement than a lot of other games, to be honest. Every like AAA game has like nerfed this shit movement now. My buddy was a mapper for one of the popular games. He was getting like 2K a month. Jesus. Yeah, those the Roblox games like pay out really well. I strongly like if you have a popular Roblox game, you're getting bank. I don't agree with the people that say they're scamming people. Like they might be scamming kids that like are making shitty games. Like if your kid's like wasting time making a shitty game and like nobody's playing it, then yeah, he's probably wasting like he might still be learning though, like learning like dev stuff. Like eventually he'll make a better one, but it seems like they pay out pretty well to the people that are actually doing popular like stuff. Just like how the real world works. It's a good lesson. Teach your kids. Make a shitty product, no one's gonna buy it. I don't think Roblox is like that evil when it comes to that. It's not like they're yoinking it for free. Yeah, I know it's the gun purchases. Kids are not grown up dangerous enough anymore. Kind of true, yeah. I don't understand people who play obstacle courses. Do obstacle course games on Roblox have like movement mechanics in them? Maybe I could understand that, but back in the day playing an obstacle course on Roblox, there was like it was all like default Roblox movement, which is garbage. It was so bad. Default Roblox movement is not good. Speaking of movement, anyone excited for Call of Duty? They leaked that apparently there's gonna be a jetpack COD again. AW2? AW2? Advanced Warfare coming back. Speaking of COD though, I'll be streaming the on Thursday. I'll be streaming the campaign for Modern Warfare. Thursday 10 a.m. or yeah 10 a.m. PST. When it comes out, I'll be streaming it. It's probably gonna be a short. Like I'll probably do the whole campaign in one stream. So. AW was your first Call of Duty? Really? My first Call of Duty was Call of Duty 2? But it was like playing it at someone, like, I was at like a friend's house playing it. First one I owned was COD 4. And then World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, etc, etc. Starting with AW is like starting right when it starts to fall off. It's not a great time to get into COD. Beginning of Jetpack era. Jetpack era was like the dark times for Call of Duty. Even though the games weren't actually that bad, it was not a great time being a Call of Duty player. Looking back on them, it's like, oh man. Looking back on that era, like the World War II games that came out during Jetpack were way worse than the Jetpack ones. Favorite COD? BO2, of course. BO2 is perfect. It's just like Call of Duty boiled down to the perfect state that it should have remained in my opinion. I wish BO2 was like Counter-Strike Go, where they just left it. They're like, ah, this is good. Let's stay here. Let's not make another Counter-Strike game. BO2 is one of the worst if you ask me. Your opinion is one of the worst if you ask me. Yeah, you're factually incorrect if you ask me. I can name like 10 Call of Duty games that are worse than Black Ops 2. And there's only 15 of them that exist. Which one are they on now? What's 2022 gonna be like? 16, 17? I don't know. Modern Warfare 2 is best. Black Ops 2 is second. Yeah, you're allowed to like Modern Warfare 2, I guess. Modern Warfare 2 balance was way too broken though. And Black Ops 2 has way better maps than Modern Warfare 2. Way better maps. People forget how shitty the maps are in Modern Warfare 2. There's some good maps in Modern Warfare 2, but at least half of them are terrible. Half of them are terrible. Like a quarter of them are decent, and then a quarter of them are pretty good. And maybe one or two are like amazing. For Black Ops 2, all the maps are good. Every single map in Aftermath. We don't talk about Aftermath in Black Ops 2. Every other map is like 8 out of 10 or higher. Thoughts on 2-year cycle? I hope it works out. I hear there's paid DLC for year 2 with map pack. I am not a big fan of map packs. I don't think map packs should be in Call of Duty anymore. I think every player should get all the maps. So when you queue up for a match, you're not queuing with just the people that own map packs. If you own a map pack, I think that's really stupid. They should not do paid maps. If they wanna add paid content for year 2, what they should be doing is adding like more skins. Like sell your fucking $40 skin bundle. Like you see that Vanguard bundle that was $40? There was a skin in Vanguard, the only way you could get it was in a $40 bundle that came with like a bunch of other junk. So if you want that specific skin, you had to pay $40 US dues. Like basically the whole price of the game at that time. Like Vanguard on sale is like $40. So yeah, I really hope they're not doing map packs. Oh no, I'm not saying hacks, no, map pack. A package of maps. They used to do in like Call of Duty before. And it always splits up the player base and makes it so queue times are longer, makes it so you're only playing with other people that also purchase the map packs. It's not good for the health of the game. I really hope they don't do it. One thing that's also rumored is that the Infinity Ward COD that's coming out this year is going to have maps from Sledgehammer and Treyarch. So not just Infinity Ward maps. I think that's very interesting. Don't know how that's gonna work out. I'm down to see it though. I'm Nuketown in an Infinity Ward game. Bring it on. Let's see what an Infinity Ward Nuketown plays like. I'm interested. I am interested. Firing range? I think firing range will work really good with an IW game. We'll see. $10K is mid. I'd say it's below mid, but we can have our own opinions, I guess. BO3 Zombies is pinnacle. I have not played BO3 Zombies. I played BO1 Zombies, BO2 Zombies. Not all the map packs for BO2 Zombies. Only the first one. The one that came with the Peacekeeper. And then I played Cold War. And World at War. World at War Zombies, BO1, BO2, Cold War. I heard the Easter eggs and stuff are crazy in BO3 and 4. I've seen videos of them. I looked up all the lore for that era that I missed out on. But I haven't played them. Wait, they have Steam Workshop for BO3. Actually sounds cool. I think I'm on Artix server right now. When's Boleyn event? They're not doing an actual Boleyn event. Well, Boleyn said she had like 5 events or something for AQ in the future. So there will be a Boleyn specific event in the future, I imagine. But the anniversary event will include Boleyn, but it's not a specific Boleyn focused event. There's actually a bunch of guests. There's like 5 different guests they're bringing in for the anniversary event on Tuesday. Aftermath, still better than 90% of Modern Warfare series maps. From 2019, yes. Modern Warfare 3? I actually did not hate Modern Warfare 3 maps. I don't remember any of them too fondly. And art style wise, the art on them, like the way they looked was all pretty shit. But the way they played wasn't terrible. I wish they'd bring them back. Like, although Hard Hat on 2019 was awful. So maybe that's rose tinted glasses looking back on it. Or maybe it's just 2019 played different, so it didn't really work with Hard Hat. But it's weird you don't see Modern Warfare 3 maps more. Yeah, whenever you add modding to a game, it always makes it so much better. That's crazy that Call of Duty had that for Black Ops 3. Yeah, I doubt they'll ever let you mod zombies again. You like Ground War but not multiplayer? Ground War is multiplayer. You mean you only like the Ground War from the multiplayer? What's up, Charbel? Very disappointing chest. Time to buy it. Standard 6v6. Don't think it played very well. 6v6 in 2019 did not play very well. You're right. The maps in 2019 were way too large. Every map was like double the size it should have been in 2019. Well, not every map, but a good portion of the maps in 2019 were way too large. That's why everyone played Shipment for most of the year. Took you like 2 decades to find someone on a normal 6v6 map. It's actually crazy. They did the same shit in Cold War too. Half of the Cold War maps are way too big. They need to make smaller maps for Call of Duty games. I don't know why they're always trying to make like giant fuck off like Battlefield sized maps for their 6v6 Call of Duty games. Hardpoint. Yeah, Hardpoint fixes the spawn issues that 2019 had as well. Hardpoint was like the preferred game mode for everyone because it kind of fixed the spawns. It made them a little bit more bearable. 2022 has the squad spawn system, which is fucking fantastic. I love when all my teammates spawn next to me so they take my kills and get killed, and like you see like 5 ons in the... Oh my god, I hate squad spawns so much. Removes like all flanking potential from the game, from the matches and all that. Great mechanic to have in a Call of Duty game. Squad spawns. You got Dark Matter and MP for Cold War. Jesus. I've only seen a player with that like twice. Seemed like everyone in Cold War just got the zombie Dark Matter, which looked better than the multiplayer one. I like Cold War. I like Cold War too, but the camo challenges were terrible. I got barely... It's probably the least gold guns I've ever gotten in a Call of Duty game in Cold War. I got way more in Vanguard. I got way more in 2019. Way more in all the other current Call of Duty, all the other Call of Duty games I've played. Cold War, I got the least amount of gold guns in multiplayer. Leaning kills? That's not leaning. Leaning is a good mechanic in FPS games. Mounting is terrible. I wish Old Ground War existed. There's 10v10 in Old Ground War was 12v12 though, wasn't it? It wasn't 10v10. 2019 has 10v10 in the regular playlist. I hopped on to play 2019 like yesterday actually, just to see what it was like. Just as like just as like to have it as a frame of reference when I go to play 2022 on next week. Have it fresh in my memory. AVA is Ground War? Oh, okay. Yeah, they don't do AV8 anymore. There's 10v10 though. Plays horribly. But, you know. You got both? You got Dark Matter and Dark Ether? Jesus. Biggest Cold War fan in my chat right now. I hope the camo for the 2022 is good. Especially because it's going to be a 2-year COD, right? So, I mean, it's never really worth it going for the completionist camo in current Call of Duty games, but it might be more worth it in this one because it's actually a 2-year cycle with 2 years of content in it. Alright, well, 2 years later, it'll have 2 years worth of content in it. Might actually be worth going for that completion camo. But there's gonna be riot shields and launchers, and I hate doing that shit. Every time. You're like, oh, right. I wish they would remove those from the completionist camo would be so much more fun if you did not have to do riot shields and launchers. They should just remove camos from riot shields and launchers. You cannot earn camos for riot shield. You cannot earn camos for your launcher. Just remove them. They can still be in the game. No camos. No camos. Why do you need camos for your launcher? Fuck out of here. It would be so much more enjoyable to do the challenge if those weren't in it. I ain't shooting down Killstreaks, man. I let the players that go 0 and 15 every match do that. It's the only way they can get score, man. I don't want to take that away from them. Part of me wants to get another COD, but that's how I feel. Like I have the game pre-ordered, everything like 2022. I'm kind of more excited to play the campaign for 2022 than I am for the multiplayer, to be honest. I'm not even like I think the idea of like a Mexican cartel like campaign sounds pretty cool, to be honest, as like a story thing. I've never been more excited for the campaign in a Call of Duty game ever, not once. I'm actually kind of more excited to play the campaign than I am to play the actual multiplayer. Yeah, I probably have to do some of the challenges in Ground War for 2022. I hate playing Ground War. Battlefield Light. I mean, these days, Call of Duty Ground War is kind of better than Battlefield, but story reminds me of Sicario. Yeah, you see the like the one trailer they put up for Modern Warfare recently, like they're like walking down like a busy like street in Mexico, like with cars on it, just like that scene from Sicario. Like they're definitely influenced from it. Definitely influenced by it for sure. At least that shot from the trailer was for sure. Yeah, new Battlefield has weapon bloom, which is terrible in an FPS game. Your bullets gotta come out of your gun sideways. They don't go where you're aiming. Awful. Yeah, Vanguard has bloom as well. It's awful in Vanguard too. But you can reduce it a lot with attachments. It's still really awful though. Probably one of the reasons why Vanguard did so poorly. Like, subconsciously, people probably played Vanguard. They might not have realized their weapons were blooming because the game doesn't tell you. Like, you wouldn't know unless you know. And, I mean, you know, but, like, you might not know that that's the reason why your bullets aren't hitting. Like, you might think it's, like, hit registration or something, right? Like, just bad hit reg. And that probably hurt their player retention rate a lot in that game, in Vanguard. Like, they probably lost a lot of players because of the bloom shit. So bad. Peace. See you later, Solar. Thanks for tuning in the stream. Thanks everyone for tuning in the stream. Thanks for all the likes on the stream and all that. Thanks for all the support on the stream, guys. I think we might be calling it here. Somehow I stretched out the stream to almost 2 hours, which is good. But yeah. That's the only reason I don't play 2042. I want to like 2042 so much. Like, I like the idea of where it went, like timeline wise. Like, all the weapons and stuff look cool. Like, I'm kind of down with all the gadgets and stuff it has. It looks like a fun, like, it looks fun, but when you actually play it, it's not. Like, the wingsuits look really cool. The vehicles look nice. I saw a clip on Twitter the other day, and the movement even looks nice. Like, the way like your character strafes around looks good. Like, it all looks pretty good, but ugh, it's still running at a bad frame rate. I remember playing it at launch, and it was terrible. The frame rate was like Cyberpunk runs at a much better frame rate, and that's Cyberpunk looks amazing. Last I played on was 2060. Well, how to run on your 2060? I feel like an FPS game should be able to run at a good frame rate on like any like GPU. If you're making an FPS that can't run on like a current or last gen GPU, then you're not. You should go back to the drawing board and optimize the shit out of your game because your FPS needs to run in a good frame rate. Low settings over 100. Oh, well, that doesn't seem too bad then. Not worse than Battlefield 5? Oh, well, they must have fixed it then. Because they ran way worse than Battlefield 5 for me. I was getting like average like 70 frames on launch on Battlefield 5. Or Battlefield 2042. Like for like the hour I played it. I refunded it cause just mainly because the frame rate, it was terrible. 70 FPS is god awful. I got a 580, so games are hit or miss for me. Want a 590? I gotta sell this bad boy. It's a cool card though. It like lights up. All these fan blades light up green. I gotta list that for sale and sell it. Have that sitting around for a while. Now you can't mine anymore. Mining is gone. It's gone, yeah. Ethereum went to proof of stake. So only rich people can earn money from Ethereum now. I need a new CPU. I need a new CPU too. Not because my CPU is like not performing well. It still performs pretty well, but there's something wrong with it. My computer's got more blue screens than ever recently. I don't know. Maybe my motherboard's malfunctioning or I don't know. I'm cooling it well now. Like it doesn't go above like 80 Celsius anymore, but the which is like a normal temperature for 9900K. But it's been blue screening way too much. 27%. Like I can play 2077 for hours and hours and hours, but every once in a while it'll blue screen my PC. And it's just on 2077 too. It's like I can run Modern Warfare fine. I can run like never had a crash in Fortnite, not once. Like Fallout 4, Fallout 76, never had any issues. Like every game I play runs perfectly fine, except for Cyberpunk will crash my shit. I don't know why. I imagine it's my CPU, I don't know. CPU is like the weakest part of my PC. Or the oldest part. It's not that weak. I mean, it's still 9900K running at 5 gigahertz, but yeah. That game runs my CPU's pockets, like 60% usage, 4.4. I'm pretty sure it uses all my CPU. Cyberpunk fucks my CPU up. One thing that helped in Cyberpunk was turning the crowd density down. For some reason, the crowd density is like not in the visual settings. It's like in a separate settings menu that I didn't look at. I turned that down and it helped quite a bit. For like just frame rate and like the more populated areas, like if you're like in like Japantown or whatever, the frame rate gets really bad when you have crowd density up. That helped quite a bit. Turn it down to like medium crowd density. Doing chapter 3 or something in J6 questline hyperspace. There should be a cutscene. My PC crashed during the cutscene. Yeah, I played 1440. I have a 1440p 240Hz monitor. A very gangster looking, a very expensive monitor. It's really good for some games. Like playing Overwatch at 500 frames, 1440p is... That shit is so clean, man. Other games though, I kind of wish I had 1080p game for like Modern Warfare. I kind of wish I had 1080p monitor. Like games that are more intensive, but you still need a high frame rate in. Kind of wish I still had 1080p. The fuck is that green symbol and why did it not delete it? Wait, I put that as a thing. Why is Discord not... Why did it not delete it? Nightbot! The fuck? Why did Nightbot not get it? Oh, maybe I'll type in the... I put the emote in, but it caught... Did not catch the female sign either? Maybe I have to do like the actual text code of it, like the Alright, so male underscore sign. Is that? Probably wants like the actual text code in there, not the symbol. I put the symbol in there. That's probably not. Nightbot probably wants the text code. Although it was doing it for normal people's chat earlier, why did it not do it for that? Like it was working for people that were typing it normally. Male underscore sign. Alright, I added the text code for it. I don't get 500 AC. 500 AC will be on Tuesday, my guy. They delayed the event. Check out the news video yesterday. You probably missed it. Yeah, the news video I uploaded yesterday goes over it. All the changes and stuff they did. All the updates. Yeah, live streams have delay. You have an Acer 1080p monitor? Yeah, I kind of wish I stayed on 1080p. Kind of. 1440p is so nice though. It's so nice. It was fun to do with a 1440p monitor. You take a game, you put it in windowed mode, 1080p, and then you can have, so you can play your game at 1080p in windowed, and then you can also have like a, like if you're just like grinding in a game, you can have like the video like right next to it on the same monitor, and you have the resolution to do that. Because a 1080p window in a 1440p monitor takes up like a fraction of the screen, so you can just still play your game at 1080p and have other things on the screen. Recommend items to get, I mean, join Legion, Lightcaster. That's basically it for ACs. There's not a lot of like mandatory things to buy for ACs in this game. The game actually isn't that pay to win. Yeah, sometimes Nightbot doesn't kick in. Elden Ring. I heard Elden Ring ran terribly for everybody. Really, I heard it was a really bad PC port for Elden Ring. I didn't play it, but my brother played it. He has his PC is not that great. It's like a 3600 and a 1660, and he was running it all right, I guess. He plays at 60 hertz, so Like he knows the difference between 60 frames and 100. Go farm something? No. Absolutely not. There's nothing to farm. We'll be doing tons of farming, I imagine, when the class comes out next week. I'm sure the class will require our fingers to be moving on the keys. I really hope it's not Ultra Boss though. That's the most bored. I'd rather farm 10,000 same farming material than farm a fucking Ultra Boss. This year, isn't there like, didn't we get like 5 or so Ultra Bosses this year? Like we got a stupid amount of Ultra Bosses. I still haven't killed Nolgath. The Nolgath Ultra Boss. Did they add an old Nolgath Ultra Boss this year? They did, didn't they? I can't keep track of all these things. It actually takes prepping coordination. That's my favorite video game activity is prepping and coordination. Those are the two things I love in video games. Prepping and coordination. I get my rocks off on prepping and coordination. Ooh, I love it. Oh, I can't get enough. Give me that. Give me those preps. I need to prep things. More prepping. More coordination. Ooh, I love trying to get a team to do what they're all doing and not just relying on my own skill. Ooh, I love that so much. It's actually like the biggest downfall of games. It's trying to get other people to coordinate well with you is, you know, if you play Overwatch, you know that trying to get a group of like 5 people to do a thing properly is so difficult. Jesus. Friends? What are these friends you speak of? Hey, I got a leprechaun in my house. Relying on your own skill in AQWorlds? No, I'm just talking. I was talking more general. I'm not big on League of Legends, Overwatch, like any game, like doing raids and MMOs. Like I'm really not big on any of that in video games. Counter-Strike, like all that shit, like anything where you have to rely on teammates to, like Rainbow Six, like any game that requires you to rely on teammates to complete an objective, it just annoys the ever-loving hell out of me. I get very annoyed at doing that stuff. But I think collection chest, hard pass on collection chest. Hard pass on this collection chest for me. Korey thinks he carries in COD. No, the thing I like about COD is nobody cares who's carrying. Nobody cares about winning, losing. Everyone's just there like grinding camos or like just like trying to get like high kill games. Like nobody's there to like actually care about winning or losing. If you go to any Call of Duty lobby and say and talk in the mic, go, "Hey guys, can we get the B flag? Like, I know we have the A flag, but to win the game, we also need the B flag." You will be called 30 different slurs very quickly by people that could not give a fuck about the objective. That's the Call of Duty experience, and I love it for it. You could put as many objectives in a Call of Duty game as you could possibly think of, and the players of Call of Duty will reject your objectives every time. The reason they play objective modes in Call of Duty is to figure out, to know where the players will be. That's why you play an objective mode in Call of Duty. You're not playing an objective mode to play the objective. It's to put the players in a certain area so you know where to get them. That's why Call of Duty is so good. You'll see me in a casket before I die trying to get B flag. Hell yeah. I miss those like cheese. Remember when there's cheese spots to get B flag? Like you could sit in the one room on like in Modern Warfare 2, there was one room you could sit in and still capture the B on Favela. I miss those. Or like you could sit behind the what's that outdoor like jungle map that's like half in a warehouse on one side of the map and like a sniping lane down the middle and B's like on the sniping lane in Black Ops 2. But you can lay behind a barrel to cap B. So you had a little bit of protection capping it. Havana. Havana needs to come back. That's not the map I was thinking of, but there's cars on B you can hide behind. I hate B sites in COD that has like no cover at all. Is stuff in Twilly Pinata worth anything? There's a house item with like some moglins and some... Oh, what was it called? I forget what it was called. There was a cool house item that I liked, but everything else was pretty meh. Thanks for reminding me about the house item. Don't know what it's called though. Oh, Twilly's 20th birthday gifts. I think it's kind of cute. I don't know why its mouth's open, but... Drone. Yeah, drone. That's the map. Bit of a disappointing item pool. Yeah, it's just like a 10k chest and like a few items that they probably didn't want to put in the main event. The actual good event on Tuesday. Yeah, I have all the treasure chests, or I did at one point have all the treasure chest items. I'm pretty far behind on treasure chest items now because they've added a bunch and I haven't really been opening them, but at one point I had every treasure chest item. Neurons activate only KD ratio. Getting kill streaks is like the fun part of COD. Kind of sucks that the kill streaks suck these days though. You go look at like Black Ops 2 kill streaks, they're way more powerful than something you get like Modern Warfare 2019. Kill streaks now like don't even kill anyone. They get shot down in like half a second. No Black Ops 1 chopper gunner dogs combo anymore. Attack dogs. Ready for deployment. Chopper gunner inbound. They try to sit in a building, the dogs get them, and then they spawn outside and you get them with a chopper. Easy peasy. Warthog, VTOL, Swarm. Yeah, swarms were crazy. You can't shoot down a swarm. VTOL went nuts. You could have the sentry gun and the... What what was the microwave thing to control spawns? Good times. If you set up the sentry gun and the microwave turret in your spawn, and then you use like a VTOL, it would guarantee that they would always spawn in like one section of the map. So you could just absolutely farm. Guardian, yeah, that's it. All the new enhancements are pretty good, Nick. They're all pretty much worth getting, I'd say. Prefer automated kill streaks? Yeah, I only ran automated kill streaks in 2019. I think I ran what was it? VTOL. Was there a chopper? What was the chopper? Whatever the automated chopper was, 2019, and then I think the last one I had was, I can't even remember the kill streaks in 2018. And then the spy plane, I think. Spy plane playing VTOL and then the high kill chopper. Attack chopper? Yeah, that one. Dragonfire. Dragonfire sucked. God, I hated getting that out of a care package in Black Ops 2. Or when you prestiged and you had it on your thing. Dragonfire. It's the only time I'd ever used it was when I prestiged or when I got out of a care package. Like, if I stole someone's care pack. I never ran care package, but if I stole one. Dragonfire was terrible. It's kind of a cool idea for a kill streak though, like a drone that you fly around and shoot people with, but I think sucked. You waste an unlock token? I heard prestige tokens were coming back this year for 2022. Which like gives you like half a modicum of copium that prestiging will actually properly be back. But you know it's just going to be like the prestige keys they had in Cold War. They're just going to call them tokens instead of keys. When reality kicks in, you know. Whoa, there goes gravity. Oop. So when you snap back to reality. I love prestiging. In the old games, like starting off with like the default shit again, unlocking all the stuff again, doing that over and over again. Something in your monkey brain's like, ooh, gonna unlock the AN94 again, gonna unlock the next level I get the MSMC, like. Modern Warfare 3 prestiging was brutal. Wasn't Modern Warfare 3 70 levels per prestige? Yeah, once I was finished with that, it was definitely something I didn't want to do again. It had like, didn't have prestiges like higher than like the max too? Like you get like over prestige or whatever. Like they added like halfway through that game's life cycle, they added more or something. The emblems looked ugly as hell for the top prestiges in Modern Warfare 3. They looked really ugly. Black Ops 2 1 was sick, being max. You lost camos when prestiging? Not in Black Ops 2. Modern Warfare 3? No, I don't think he did. Did you? I must have got the ACR gold like 15 times if they didn't and the MP7 gold like 15 times if they reset every prestige. Cuz I remember always having a gold ACR. Don't forget to pick up. Hey, what's up, bed? Oh shit, you got the black badge. Oh. Don't forget to pick up the 2 free birthday badges. I will forget to pick them up, and I won't pick them up. Birthday music's almost silent. Yeah, it's pretty quiet for me too. Wait, did the camo actually reset Modern Warfare 3? Did Camo reset on Prestige in MW3? It did. Shit. Oh, Frosty copy and pasted that. What I just read into the chat. So he's right, but that's crazy. I completely forgot about that, to be honest. I completely forgot Prestige wiped your camo. So yeah, I actually probably did get the camo, like the ACR, like gold, like probably 10. I probably didn't do it every Prestige, but most Prestiges I probably got a gold. That's crazy. Why no character pages? So characters anymore. They can't run Flash in a browser, and your character page has to run in a browser. So Flash player can't run in the browser. So the same reason you can't play your game in the browser is the same reason you can't see your character. Yeah, looking back, Modern Warfare, losing your camo in Prestige Modern Warfare 3 did not make any sense. But it was way easier to get your camos back then, though. To get gold was way easier. Black Ops 2 gold was way harder to get than Modern Warfare 3 gold. So, like, it wasn't that big of a deal to lose it because it wasn't that hard to gain in the first place, if I remember correctly. I'm trying to look up the challenges, but there's like no like website that tells you what the challenges are. I think it was like just headshots and like normal kills. It's like headshots and normal kills were the only thing that you need for gold, I'm pretty sure. Old calling cards were goated. Yeah. Calling cards in recent CODs suck. Actually, I had one really good one in Cold War that I liked. But other than that, like they're terrible recently. Black Ops 1 had great calling cards as well. And 2. Well, 2 actually didn't have that crazy good ones, but I like that you got them for prestiging. I think I always run a prestige calling card. Oh no, I ran the nuclear calling card for getting a nuclear. That one looks sick. I got it free for all too. Nuked out, yeah. That calling card was so good. There was one for like kill chain, like getting a bunch of there's another one I like to run that was Yeah, Nuclear Killer I ran a lot. Master Killer. Yeah, that one as well. This one I had equipped a lot. I think it looked really good. So you'd have like you'd have your emblem that you made right here. And it's kind of like rounded off where every other one was all like kind of square. Master Killer I ran a lot. Chain Killer. The ears? Yeah, I don't like the ears one. I mean, I had it, but yeah, I did not like the ears. You never got a nuke on BO2? I got a couple in free for all. I never got them in a normal, and actually I might have got one in normal game mode. Dom. Maybe. I didn't get one in 2019. I played a lot of 2019. I never got a 30 kill streak in 2019. Time to kill in that game, and I just pushed around way too much. I never stopped sprinting in 2019. It's not like I cared to go for one either, to be honest. I got a few V2s and Vanguard. I think mine's like 28 or something. Might even be 26. Like it might be terrible in 2019. I got a few V2s in Vanguard. I think my highest kill streak in Vanguard is like 78 or something. Vanguard, I don't know what was up with the matchmaking in Vanguard, but there's not a lot of players playing Vanguard, so the skill base is like really loose compared to 2019. So it would put you in some lobbies with some people that did not know how to play Call of Duty. You got like 10 nuclears on Cold War? I don't think I got a nuclear on Cold War. I did not play enough of the multiplayer to even like attempt it, to be honest. I really didn't play a lot of the Cold War multiplayer. MOAB? I think MOABs was the best. MOABs in Modern Warfare 3 is my favorite. I like that more than any other. V2s suck. I think the calling in the MOAB is sick. Because it didn't end the game, but it like put like a haze over it for the rest of the match. I got a bunch of MOABs in Modern Warfare 3. I think I have like 30 or something. Over like the year I played that game. I didn't play Modern Warfare 3 for that long either. Just its life cycle. I think I was like a month late to starting to. Yeah, the countdown timer for the MOAB and the sound. I haven't listened to the sound in years.
Fuck, someone get a MOAB before me. Well, there's your MOAB, ladies and gentlemen. Right, 58 and 0. Years ago, you're fucking good enough to go to.
I love this guy's accent. I thought the MOAB, I want just a YouTube video. That's the first video that pops up. It says MOAB.
Delta team, you are clear to engage.
Infected's coming back this year. I play a shitload of Infected in Modern Warfare 3. I swear I got quite a few of my MOABs actually. That shotgun reloaded way too fast for how good it was. God, I love Specialist too. Forgot that was in the game. God damn, this guy's Neo fucking dodging those throwing knives. Why is no one running behind him? He's got a teammate looking at watching his back, I guess. Yeah, he's got two guys looking the other way. Yeah, the little countdown. He MOABs himself because he's infected now. The game ended before the MOAB even popped off. There you go, yeah. So you had like the red haze on the map for the rest of the game if the game didn't end. That was sick. All the akimbo guns in old Call of Duty games were busted. ACR with silencer extended mag? Hell no. ACR with silencer kick proficiency. A fucking extended mag. You put kick proficiency on that bad boy. Absolute laser beam. I wish it had that to new COD's fucking weapon proficiency that actually like took your recoil away. That shit would be great. New Call of Duty games with so much visual recoil, they could really use that. Yeah, pretty excited to be playing MW2 on Thursday though. Should be a fun stream, hopefully. Oh, that looks really cool. Look at this. I don't like the fit in game, but John did a great job. It's really well done. What kind of gun is that? Okay, that's not okay. John's not the best weapon modeler, I'd imagine, but I like the little Faro with the dual deagle, or no, Cold War hand cannons. Very cute. ACR was a beamer already without kick. Yeah, but yeah, kick to it, and it's even more of a beamer. That shit has, because you forget how much hit flinches in Modern Warfare 3. That kick really helped. That kick really, really helped. There is an insane amount of hit flinch in Modern Warfare 3. Like an absolute stupid amount of hit flinch. Current Call of Duty games have like almost no hit flinch compared to what it used to be. First 2 weeks of the event, rare items and 20th anniversary collection chest. 145 items and over 40,000 ACs worth of gear within 2 weeks. Jesus, must be adding a lot of stuff in the next week for the collection chest. There must be a bunch of junk getting added in there. Mark 14. Yeah, why have we not seen fucking EBRs in COD since Modern Warfare 3? Like, where's the EBR? You know, hopefully Mark 14 shows up in Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, the 4-round burst was so good, and 4-round burst guns are actually sick. I wish they'd add more to COD. EBRs in Cold War? Is it? I didn't use any of the battle rifles sucked in Cold War. EBR Cold War. Oh yeah, it was. Actually, it wasn't too bad. I forgot, yeah. God, I hate Warzone so fucking much for Call of Duty. If you search EBR Warzone, first 3 videos will pop up on Google. The one-shot EBR in Season 3 is broken best EBR build Warzone. The broken one-shot EBR 14 in Season 3 best EBR. The EBR 14 is one shot in Warzone Season 4 best EBR. Like it's 3 different YouTube channels that have the same title and thumbnail. The one-shot EBR is like cheating in Season 3. Oh my god. Kill me. Yeah, meanwhile the gun takes like 3 shots to kill, if not more, to the torso. It was one of those battle pass unlocks. Oh yeah, the one with the blueprint had like more damage on it or some bullshit. Yeah, Activision probably testing out new what do you call it? Seeing if people would tolerate it or not. Oh guys, it's just a bug. It's not like we're testing to see if people would tolerate pay-to-win damage boosted blueprints. Just a bug, guys. Oopsie. Oops, that blueprint just has more damage on it. Our bad. Hey, Nightbot actually got that one. Anyway, chat, I'm gonna call it there. Thanks for tuning in. I mean, we talked about a lot about Call of Duty today, but I mean, we talk about a lot of Call of Duty every week for some reason. But anyway, thanks everyone that tuned in. I'll be live again on Tuesday though, so it won't be too long till you see me again if you watch my streams. So, new event on Tuesday. No, you can't block names for some reason. I wish you could. I would have done that. I would have blocked Tinder as a name for sure, and adult and dating and site as usernames people can have. Yeah, I'll be live on Tuesday again, chat. So like normal stream time on Tuesday. So like around this time, but Tuesday. For the actual event that's coming out this week, and then Friday again. So like the only time you won't see an upload from me is like Monday and Wednesday. Thursday I'll be streaming COD. Thursday there'll be a news video. Or no, actually the news video this week might go up on Wednesday instead of Thursday, so I can stream the Call of Duty campaign on Thursday all day. Yeah. And then Friday next week is also an update. So yeah, a lot of content for AQ next week. But yeah, not a lot this week, so is what it is. I'll see you guys. Have a great weekend, all that. And yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Am I going to stream the new class? Yes. If you can buy the class for ACs, I will buy it immediately for ACs and try it out. If you have to grind it, we will be grinding it on Friday. Class doesn't come out on Tuesday though. Tuesday is just a, well, but a massive like story update. Best camo ground is BO1. No. BO1, you had to be 10th Prestige to get gold camo, and it costed like 50,000 COD points per gold camo. I like that it's unique compared to the other Call of Duty games, but not the best. Not the best. It looked good. Best, like one of the better looking gold camos, but not the best grind for it, that's for sure. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next one. Peace.